Hello guys, how are you guys? It's your girl again, Grace. You know me, I'm your physiotherapist in the United Kingdom, bringing you lots and lots of information about life in the United Kingdom and how to make your dreams of coming to live and work in the United Kingdom a reality. So my whole purpose and my whole goal is to try and help those of you that are looking to come and live and work in the United Kingdom, to come and live and work in the United Kingdom. So, you know me, I'm Grace, I'm a physiotherapist. I've been in this game for a couple of years now, but my whole aim and my whole purpose and goal is to try and help my fellow brethren, my fellow physiotherapists, physiotherapy assistants, occupational therapy assistants, come and live in the United Kingdom. So, it still really breaks my heart that a lot of people in their home country, whether it be in India, in Zambia, in Africa, in Nigeria, any part of the world that you are in, and you're looking to come to live and work in the United Kingdom, this video is absolutely for you. So I'm especially talking about those of you that are maybe already physiotherapists in your home country, or your physiotherapy assistants, or you have a diploma in physiotherapy in your home country and you're looking to come to live and work in the United Kingdom. Stay tuned till the end of this video if you are in that category and you're looking to get a skilled worker job or healthcare worker visa to come and live in the United Kingdom. So first thing I want to talk about is what is the role of a physiotherapist or physiotherapy assistants. So physiotherapy or physiotherapy assistants, they're people that help other people get better. So let's say somebody has an accident or an elderly person and they go to the hospital and they need to get like rehab, or maybe they've had a surgery or different things. So your role as a physiotherapy assistant, occupational therapy assistant, or a rehab tech or therapy tech is basically a supporting role. So your role is basically to help the physiotherapist or the occupational therapist or speech and language therapist, or basically the therapy team in general. Your role is to support them and help them with the patient. So for example, if a patient has surgery and a physiotherapist does an assessment and they've given the patient exercises to do, your role as a physiotherapy assistant will either be to help the physiotherapist with performing the exercises or even monitoring the patients on exercise equipment or machinery to make sure that the patient is doing the exercises correctly. Depending on what band you are as a physiotherapy assistant, there's a band 2, there's a band 3, there's a band 4. So depending on what band that you fall under will determine what kind of job will be delegated to you by the qualified professional. So some physiotherapy assistants are able to do mobility assessments or observations with the patient. A lot of your job would also be related to admin and administrative jobs, like making sure that the equipment in the gym, the wheelchair in the gym is nice and clean. You might be taking phone calls for the physiotherapist or occupational therapist. You're also a very, very valued member of the team, because a lot of times as you're working with the patients will be really, really free with you, and they'll be really, really happy to tell you some of the things that are going on in their lives that can impact their recovery from ill health or from a surgery. So another thing that I wanted to mention in this video is that a lot of people have asked me basically, can they get a sponsorship job as a physiotherapy assistant in the United Kingdom? And the answer to that question is absolutely yes, you can get a job as a physiotherapy assistant in the United Kingdom. And in fact, to even clarify further, they have like sponsorship jobs or roles that you can apply for. In another video, I'm going to try and do a list of places where you can look to get like sponsorship jobs as a physiotherapist or physiotherapy assistant. The most important thing is that you can actually also apply on NHS track jobs, NHS track jobs. So if you go to NHS website or NHS track jobs, you can actually basically create a profile for yourself and you can research all the rehabilitation assistant, band 2, band 3, band 4, therapy assistant, rehab tech jobs, and see which one you and which area basically you want to work in. So for those of you that are asking me the question, how can I apply or how do I apply? You need to go to NHS jobs website or track jobs. And when you go to NHS job website or track jobs, you have to create a profile and start applying for these therapy assistant jobs. These jobs are also not only for physiotherapy assistants or occupational therapy assistants. Also, if you're a physiotherapist in your home country, this is another way that you can actually get your foot in the door to come and live and work in the United Kingdom. You already have that skill, and that skill is also on one of the shortest occupation lists in the United Kingdom at this time. So definitely go ahead and apply. Make sure that you match your work experience to the person's specification and show how you basically fit the person's specification in the job application. I would not want you to be discouraged, because sometimes employers might want to get like employees that are here in the United Kingdom, but to be honest, because there's such a shortage of jobs right now in the National Health Service and in the United Kingdom, physiotherapists, therapy assistant, rehab techs, occupational therapy assistants, therapy assistants, band 2, band 3, band 4 might qualify for a sponsorship. And I've actually seen one or two people, a few people that have gotten jobs as a band 2 or band 3 therapy assistant. Even if you're a healthcare assistant and even if you're already here in the United Kingdom, you can actually use your skills as a healthcare assistant to also apply for a band 2 or band 3 therapy assistant jobs. Like I said, go to track jobs and go to NHS job website. So some of the advantages of working as a therapy assistant is the fact that it's going to give you some experience in the United Kingdom. So if you're looking to work in the United Kingdom and maybe you don't have your healthcare professions registration, but you're a physiotherapist or occupational therapist in your home country, you can definitely apply for a job as a therapy assistant, physiotherapy assistant, occupational therapy assistant, or a rehab tech. And once you're able to get that job, then you can get your foot in the door and start getting the experience or the UK experience that is so sought after. And you can from there progress and start applying for your healthcare professions registration. Another added benefit of working as a rehab assistant is that you don't actually need to have HCPC registration. You don't necessarily need HCPC registration. What the employers will probably definitely look out for is the fact that you have the relevant experience. And even if you don't have the relevant experience, sometimes they will train you also on the job. As long as you're enthusiastic, as long as that you show that you have the drive and the passion, they would also require that you have a basic school leaving certificate, so like a GCSEs or a WAEC or JAMB if you're from Africa, and just a general basic language, English and speaking, because that's the language you will be speaking when you come to this country in the United Kingdom. So one thing I have to let you guys know is, as much as you can, apply for as many jobs out there. It doesn't really matter what region you go to, because what you're aiming is to get your foot in the door and to get that UK sought after experience. So it doesn't matter, just apply. To be honest, guys, I literally had to apply for over 100 jobs at one point when I was trying to make my journey to the United Kingdom. And when I finally got like interviews, I got about 3 job interviews, and I was in the position of choosing where I wanted to go. So this is the reason why you cannot be waiting for somebody to do this work for you. You have to do this work. You have to be willing to move the needle forward to make your dreams come true. If you really want to live and work in the United Kingdom, you have to put the work in. It's not something that your brother, your sister, or anybody can do for you. This is your dream. What are you willing to do to make your dreams come true? So, like I said, the nutshell is you can apply in NHS track jobs. Do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. There's competition out there, but I've known people that they started their UK journey. They really became laser focused on what they wanted. They made sure they read the job specification. They really applied the skills that they have. They really put in. Some people even went and got work experience in that field of working as a healthcare assistant or a physiotherapy assistant in their home country, just so that they have the relevant skills needed, so that at interview, if you get shortlisted, your chances of getting the job is more. So I really hope that this has really helped somebody. And if you're in those people that want to work in the UK as a skilled worker, as a healthcare assistant, and if you want to come in with a skilled worker visa, if you want to come in as a healthcare worker visa, you have to make sure that you have the right skills. You need to apply, you need to put in the work so that you can get the results. Trust me, I have been there. I have been there. I went through this. Like, I applied, I was focused. I had periods where I was crying, like, oh my God, I've applied to so many jobs. Nobody is calling. But trust me, believe me, if you really keep pushing, one door is definitely going to open for you, and that's a guarantee. So if you really like my channel, I would love for you to like, to share, to subscribe. If you want one-on-one coaching, guidance, and direction, you can also send me an email in this video so that I will be able to maybe help you and guide you with your questions. But this video is really to say, how do I go about applying for a job of a physiotherapy assistant or occupational therapy assistant, rehab tech, therapy tech in the United Kingdom? The United Kingdom, guys, this period has their borders open to those that have the right skills to build up the nation. So if you have those skills, don't hesitate to put in the work. Don't be discouraged. Like I said, keep pushing and you will surely have your dreams come true. I hope this one has been helpful to someone. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave your questions in the comment section below. This is your girl, Grace. I'm checking out till the next time I see you again, and hopefully have your dreams of living in the United Kingdom come true. I've been through that journey and I made it, and I want so many more people to make